Well, hola. So today I walked from Aviles to Cudillero. So Cudillero is like a small little fishing village, and it's the first of like 3 little fishing villages we'll be staying at the next 3 nights. So it's starting to get a bit more remote, less busy in terms of population. And then in a few days' time, we'll leave the coast and then go inland. So it was 28 kilometers today. It wasn't too bad of a day. It did rain just after I left, and I thought, oh, this is going to be great, but it didn't rain again after that. And it wasn't as muddy as I thought it would be. It was in places, but not too bad. So it wasn't one of the harder days, which was good. I did develop another blister though on my foot. I don't know why. Like it's day I think it's day 22, and I'm still getting blisters. So I don't know why, but anyway. So lunchtime, stopped at a little cafe and had a bit of an incident because a pigeon flew into the cafe and caused chaos, and the pigeon panicked, and then a lot of the diners panicked, and there was this waitress running around trying to shoo it out. It was very, very funny. And then tonight for dinner was included, but apparently the restaurant that I was supposed to go to has closed down, and none of the other restaurants around here were open tonight. Some of them only open on like weekends or only during the high season, so there was nowhere for me to have dinner. So they ended up making dinner themselves for me, and it was huge. Like they made like a salad, which was like an avocado and lettuce, tomatoes, tuna, and then like a massive big bowl, and then had bread. Bread comes with everything. Bread, always bread. And then what else did they have? I had like a whole plate of cheeses, and then a whole plate of like meats. So like a whole big charcuterie arrangement. Couldn't eat it all. And then, so I kind of finished it, and then she came and said, now, what would you like for dessert? And if you say no, like I've said no a couple of times for dessert because I'm not a big dessert eater, and then they're like absolutely shocked that you say no to dessert. And so anyway, I had some yogurt because they insisted, so now I'm really full. So anyway, tomorrow is going to be a monster day. It's like the longest day of the whole walk, and it's also got like the highest hill, over 700 meters I've got to climb up. So it's not going to be fun, but anyway, we'll see how we go. So that's it. I'll catch you later. So the weather forecast was only a 20% chance of rain. So I thought, oh beauty, I'll wear my shorts today because I don't like wearing my pants. Because A, they're not waterproof, and B, when it doesn't rain, it gets quite sweaty. So anyway, I thought, oh, that'll be good. I won't wear them and it won't rain. Well, 10 minutes into the walk, it rained. So went and had another coffee in the coffee shop, and it stopped for the time being, so I'll see how far I get without it raining again. Walking through these little villages again, no footpaths, which is quite dangerous, I think. Even more dangerous when you're videotaping while walking. what you'd call a group of pilgrims. A lot of pilgrims gathering a batch. I don't know. Have to come up with a name for it. So I'm actually surprised by how little the Spanish really know English, considering that so many English actually live here or come on holiday here. But it's not too much of a problem. Like, I reckon as long as you know about 50 words in Spanish, you can get by. It's quite funny, I've had some conversations with people where they speak nothing but Spanish to me and I speak nothing but English to them, and we still sort of make ourselves understood. So it's not too much of a problem. But yeah, my plans to learn Spanish before I came here didn't really happen as much as I would like, but as I said, I did know probably 50 to 100 words, which helped. Also, when you order something, you've always got to start with hola or buenos dias or just buenos, because otherwise they consider it to be rude if you don't greet them before you ask for something, so you won't get very good service. Luckily I knew that before I came here, so it's not a problem. So this is the town of Soto El Barco, which I've been heading towards for the last 2 hours, and I'm hoping to find some lunch because I'm starving. Just had lunch in a cafe, and a pigeon came through the front door and caused chaos. Owner was madly trying to shoo it out. Pigeon panicked, customers panicked. It's very funny. And then I went to pay the bill with my card, and she was like, cash only. Cash is king here in Spain. I've noticed so many people just paying cash, whereas in Australia it seems to be the exception. But here, yeah, a lot of places, a lot of people only pay cash. So this is my private hotel for the night. Yeah, okay, maybe not. Maybe I'll go for something a bit more modest. So arrived in my accommodation in Cudillero. So the advantage of traveling solo is there are chocolates on both sides of the bed. So I'm having them all. And look, an Australian flower. Makes me feel at home.